Hey y'all, it's Brooke from Restoration Wellness, and I want to take just a few moments to teach you what I like to tell patients about belly breathing. So, what I call belly breathing is simply breathing the way the Lord created our bodies to breathe. So, I want you to think about this. So, when babies are born, they are obligate nose breathers. What does that mean? It means that they have to breathe through their nose. They have no other way to breathe. You cannot both breastfeed and breathe at the same time if you're breathing through your mouth. What happens? We get a little bit older, we have poor diets, nutrition when it comes to refined carbs and sugars, and we find ourselves with narrow palates. We find ourselves with sinus issues, with histamines, different reasons that we begin to breathe through our mouths. Kind of the Homer Simpson, if you will. We get a little bit like our posture gets poor, our guts get big. We have kind of that lazy open mouth breathing. And we were never designed to breathe through our mouths. We were designed to breathe through our noses. And so we'll talk about how you can support that. I recommend belly breathing or practicing what I call belly breathing 20 minutes twice a day. I recommend doing it on the bookends of your day when you wake up in the morning, or you can do it midday, and definitely before bed. No pillow, lying flat. I don't think you were created to have your neck kind of kinked up and you have your airway shut off. So lying flat. And while you do this, I recommend that you speak life over your body, because the power of life or death resides in the tongue. The good book says it, so it has to be true. So I recommend that you speak healing words over your body while you're supporting your parasympathetic nervous system, which is rest, healing, and digestion, which is the opposite of sympathetic, which is fight or flight. You're in danger all the time. We spend far too much time in sympathetic, thinking that we're in danger, breathing through our mouths, being in anxiety, this chest breathing up here, than we do in parasympathetic rest, healing, digestion, and healing. We were designed to spend a lot of time there to heal our bodies the way Creator God designed. Okay, so I'm going to teach you how I like to tell patients to do belly breathing twice a day. So hang tight. So first things first, you're going to close your mouth and then breathe through your nose into the count of 4 and out to the count of 4. I like to tell people to have one hand on their belly and one hand on their chest. And you're going to breathe into the count of 4, pushing your belly out, and then release that air out to the count of 4, bringing your belly back in. I'll demonstrate for a breath or two. And it helps a little bit if you think about pushing your rib cage out a little bit too, and pushing your belly out. It's so you can expand that diaphragm and truly breathe the way that the Lord designed. Okay, so what else can you do while you're breathing? And you can think these things in your head, y'all. We talk to ourselves all the time. How often do you examine your thoughts and how healthy they are for you? Probably not very often, and we should. We should take every thought captive and make it obedient to Christ, because we do have the ability to speak health and healing over our bodies, and we do have, thoughts do matter. So here's what I tell people. As you're breathing, I love to simply say, thank you, Lord, that I have breath in my lungs. Thank you, Lord, that simply breathing this way, I'm supporting parasympathetic support, my nervous system. Simply breathing this way, Lord, I am supporting my body's ability to heal and digest and rest. Thank you for this body. Thank you for this vessel. Thank you for, all that it's allowed me to do today. Thank you for, maybe you're going through a trial of healing. Thank you for whatever this trial is. Thank you, Lord, that my body was designed to heal from that. Thank you that you designed this vessel as a self-healing mechanism. That's the only thing in the world like that. So you're speaking life. You're in gratitude, you're in prayer, you're focusing on breathing, supporting your parasympathetic nervous system. It's awesome. It's wonderful for your health. Twice a day. By the way, this is the best anti-nausea drug the Lord ever created, the best anti-anxiety drug the Lord ever created. And anytime you're feeling anything at all, you can do this midday in the middle of a crowded room when you're feeling uptight, nervous, afraid, feel like you're going to be sick, and you watch those symptoms turn around, because you go back from sympathetic fight or flight into parasympathetic rest, healing, and digestion. Watch those symptoms and your body and your mind transform right before your very eyes, because it can, because the Lord created it to. Happy healing, my friends.